welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, baby, listen, y'all. This is Love After Lockup. Ready or not, here we come. No, we not ready for this foolishness and foolery, okay? This is Season 5, Episode 6. They gave it to us anyway, whether we was ready or damn not. Child. The way I need these people to get their lives together, okay? I need them to go see some damn therapists, psychologists, psychologists, counselors, the preachers, the pastors, the ministers. Let everybody get on the daggone main line because, honey, make it make damn sense, okay? Child. Kim Daddy said, listen, I don't give a damn what you say. You stole that bike. I'm not going to forget about that, honey. I'm always going to have my eye on you, and I'm waiting for the day that you slip up because I know that you will. Right now, I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because this looks like the happiest my damn daughter been in 6 years. I said, child, the bar is freaking low. You hear me? Now, Zoroya, child, you wanted this. You wanted this. You asked for Mama Karen to come on in this daggone church, and she in here acting a damn fool. The way I was embarrassed for y'all, the way it was so awkward, the way it was just so freaking silly, and she's sitting here acting like a child. 1 minute we laughing, 1 minute we crying. Baby Troy over here talking about she having a damn breakthrough, okay? She feeling the religion coming through. She having a spiritual. I said, I don't know about all that, honey. It might be a spirit, but it may not be the one that we thinking about or we wanting it to be. She done walked out the church, walked back in the church telling y'all making too much damn noise, and she thought the service was going to be 20 minutes. Ma'am, where they do that at? Now, Julian is trying to hide Christine. Now, he already said he ain't tell the whole family about what was going down. Okay, cool. We could kind of work with you there, Julian, right? We want a little time to break the news to them, but not you telling her you want her to hide in the damn attic whenever the freaking kids come over, which was what, every weekend, every other damn week? Child, ain't nobody got time for that, and you want to talk to, they mother first. Now, that part I could get, but baby, what is going on? Like, the clownery of it all, y'all, like, Bianca, girl, you the one I really can do. You are the one I really can do. Because you really sitting here in our damn face talking about, well, I know that I almost died in a car accident and I got this slash on my freaking neck, okay? But I still may want to throw back a damn bottle. And you went and looked for an inmate that had a DWI. And they're going to tell him, well, if I drink a whole bottle, if I want to get the drinking sometime, what is the problem? You talking about he got some issues with it and you don't know what to tell him. He making a big deal out of it and he may not be able to handle it. Girl, if you don't see the problem, okay, if you don't see the problem, then we definitely need you to go get some freaking help from somewhere. I don't know where the hell it's supposed to be, but I know it ain't supposed to be up here on WeTV. And True and Shanta, bitch, I know, okay, that ain't what I damn heard, okay? It was very much giving me what you talking about, Willis. Like, did you just say that you are having a whole damn baby that is 14 weeks, you about to be a grandma, but we gonna come in here, surprise, how this baby bag look on me? Oh, by the way, I'm pregnant by a True. Girl, the messiness of all of this, child. Let's go ahead, break it down, take it from the top. You know how we do. Now, who we gonna start with, y'all? Who we gonna start with? We gonna start with Julian and Christine. Because Julian and Christine. First of all, Christine, girl. Christine is a hot-ass damn mess. You hear me? She's sitting here talking about when she was locked up, they was like, oh, so what are you in for? You robbed a bank? No, baby, I robbed 6 banks, okay? I was out here in these streets, and every time we see a cop car come past, we getting triggered because, that's how they pulled up on me when they finally caught me when I had these damn warrants. And at first, Julian bringing her in. The house setup is nice. She feeling the vibe. She liking the setup. He done got her all her food, all her favorites. We got her cat here. But we told her, baby, we couldn't unpack your stuff, okay? That you gonna have to go ahead and do. We got your stuff, but we did not unpack it. So she seemed to be okay with all of that part, but then we start sitting down and we start getting the damn house rules, and we feeling like, Julian, bitch, are you hiding me? Yes, ma'am, he is. Like, is there even a question? What was the part that made you catch the hell on? Because no, he didn't say, you can roam the house freely, okay, and be out here in these damn streets with me when my kids ain't around, but the minute that they come, honey, we need you to be like peekaboo, okay, go hide and damn seek up in the attic. You can't make it up, y'all. We need you to go on up to the attic, okay, when the kids ain't here. Now, my thing is there a bathroom in the attic? Is there a bathroom in the attic? Do you got somewhere to lay in the attic? Like, I got so many questions, okay? Now, we don't got the kids all the time, but I guess we have an agreement with our ex-wife or whatever where, they do come and spend time with us, and we want to kind of figure out a way to break it on down to them that we in this relationship and that you going to be here. But we can't break it down, quite just yet, and we need to speak to their mother first. Now, like I said, that part I agree with. It should be a conversation, but I would think, Julian, that if you made the decision to go ahead and be with a damn inmate that you obviously did, and you was tracking her down and waiting on her all this time, it could have been many conversations between then and now, honey. Why would you wait till when you're in the midst of it and you already got this lady staying in the damn house to now talk about you need to wait to have this conversation? That's like just too little too late and just all kind of a damn hot mess. So I can't blame Christine for feeling a certain way with that. That don't make no sense, especially for how hard you've been going for her and how much you've been saying that you want to be with this lady. I would think that you would take the necessary precautions to make that happen if that's something that you really honestly trying to do. It's just ass damn backwards, okay? You just as crazy as her, which, child, didn't they both get arrested trying to shoplift something in Walmart? So yeah, they are both damn crazy. You ain't no damn better than her at this point, but I ain't mad at her for being like, yeah, no, that's going to be a problem for me. Like, I know this man is not telling me that everything going to have to be, me hiding upstairs and, after I go ahead and unpack all my stuff. Now, of course, she was super happy to also, like I said, see her cat, and it's like, oh, we have this bed, and at first we want to, grab him and roll him and rock in the damn bed, and we thinking it's all going to be sweet, nice and roses up until the point where we say, I think we going to have it good, and it's going to be magical, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be fun. But we also need to like, hold up, wait a minute, and figure everything out. Now, we also bring up to her, that you need to be getting a job. And she like, yeah, well, that's not really my biggest priority at the moment. She was like, it's kind of a buzzkill. I'm over here trying to seduce you and you bringing up me having to be working, and I don't see what the issue is. Is there something you're not telling me? Is there something more going on? And it's like, no, it's not. I'm not trying to press you or nothing like that, when the time is right. But we do know that you definitely gonna have to get out there and get some things going. He is starting to get stressed about money and about, how things is gonna be going on, right? And she also has child support that she have to pay and some stuff like that. So we do need to have these conversations. Again, y'all having a lot of these conversations after the fact that y'all should be having beforehand, sweetie, okay? Too little, too late, right? And then, she over here like, oh, don't he know, think that I know that I need a job, all right? You over here bringing it up right away, like, give me a minute. That's kind of stressful for me that he's bringing this up right now. And, what's the big deal? I'm just fresh out, and he seems like he's very concerned. And it's like, yeah, girl, if you over here ain't footing the damn bill on nothing and he putting up everything, I guess he is very damn concerned, unless he lied to her and made her seem like he was in another position that he's not in, okay? Time will tell on that, but not you thinking you was just about to come out and just be able to get a free ride, ma'am. So yeah, we starting to see some cracks coming in between them, okay? Even though they seem like they was all lovey-dovey-do, okay, in the very beginning. Next, moving on from them, Kim and Joey. Man, listen, Kim was over here like, oh my God, I can't believe this. How could he do this when it was Christmas? And her and this damn tracker, child, if you talk about this freaking tracker one more damn time, and he don't know I'm watching him, and he need to tell me the truth and be real with me and honest with me, and of all the times to disappear, you do it, you do it on Christmas Day, and his mama's coming over and her daddy's coming over. Now apparently he didn't know his sister was going to be coming too, okay? And can I just say that his sister and his mama actually look like they could be related to her. They say, guys choose their mothers, women choose their fathers, so there's that. She looked like she could definitely be her sister versus his, but she came with some baggage and some things that she wanted to get off her chest because it's been a minute since she's seen him. And also, the main thing that we worried about is that my daddy don't like you, okay? He swear you stole this freaking bike and he ain't gonna let it go. He said you stole this damn $1,600 bike and can't nobody tell him nothing different. So you need to be on your best behavior and making daddy like you. And he talking about he on it, she ain't gotta worry. We having this Christmas party as our first Christmas party, so we definitely are feeling very nervous about that. We want everything to be perfect, and it's like, don't worry about it, everything is gonna work out fine. So his mother and sister get there first, and they bringing in gifts for the kids. The kids did have a nice Christmas between all the stuff that he spent off her damn car, and what her dad is bringing in and his mom and them is bringing in. And so it was so funny when she was trying to give the breakdown to her son, like, oh yeah, grandma and granddad gonna be coming over. He didn't give a damn. He was like, I want some milk. She was like, you don't care about nothing I'm saying. You just want your milk, huh? So, they got there first, and sister's like, I'm so happy to see y'all. I'm happy that he's finally out, but I do have some stuff that I need to go ahead and talk to him about. And she steps outside and says she want to have a heart-to-heart. And he's like, I'm surprised to see you. Wasn't expecting to see you here. And he want to know what the hell do we need this heart-to-heart to be. And she begins to go into, was it when she was 8? Child, I can't remember, y'all. Fill it in the dang comments. Either to come back to me before this video is over. But she was pretty young when she found the first needle in the bathroom of his, and she was like, I didn't really know what the hell was going on. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know the things you was into. We talking about how, he actually used to take good care of her from when she was a baby, and they had a strong bond, and they built this great relationship with, each other. And later on, it was like, damn, I really didn't know him. He had all these other things, and half her life, he basically kept being incarcerated. So, it really hurt her in having him, no, it was the 6th grade, y'all. 6th grade, right? She found needles in the bathroom. And so that was life-changing for her, right? And then apparently he had came back out and then went back in like around 2018. And she was like, when he came back out, in 2018, she had gave him $40 for a train ticket, and she really didn't have, money like that or whatever. She still pretty much was young. It wasn't like she had this big income coming in, and he used it to get drugs. So this was another time that really was like a hurt and a disappointment for her, different things that traumatized her or whatever. So he's saying, I'm sorry that you went through that. I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. She's saying, don't tell me, show me, right? Action speaks louder than words. And he's saying, I'm here now, and I'm going to make sure that, I do what I got to do, and I'm there for you. And that's what's important to me. And he's like, come here, it's okay, because she started crying and getting emotional. And I know how that feels, to have a family member that's on drugs. When they on drugs, baby, they don't care. Either they borrowing from you and you ain't gonna get it back, and they gonna say it's for one thing and it's not gonna be for that thing, or they are probably, taking some of your things from you and growing legs and walk, and they gonna say they didn't do it, but they was the only one there. That, comes along with the territory. So yeah, time will definitely tell, because especially when it's somebody that has been a habitual user and liar the way that he seems to be, 9 times out of 10 it's probably not going to end well. But sometimes people surprise you when they do change. Now, of course, her daddy get here, and once her daddy get here, he wastes no time, and he actually asked her to marry him, immediately. And even though we gonna act like we pausing and taking all damn day, she says yes. She asked his mother was she in on it, because we done upgraded the ring. She like, you could take, he told her she could take that little flaky ass ring off now, and she like, I actually like that ring, but nonetheless, we gonna go ahead and change it. Mama said he did tell her to look into the rings, but she have no clue where he got this damn money from for it. Okay, that's on him. She ain't asking no questions. And I'm like, so mama, you basically starting on the wrong foot too. Because, yeah, we definitely needed to be asking questions, but whatever. So daddy asked to speak to him outside. And he's like, you know, my bike disappeared. Like I said, daddy ain't gonna let this go now. Child, I'm like, Joey, at this point, just keep it real. Like, it would be more respect, especially after how many years has passed, for you to say, you know what, sir, yes, I messed up. Be accountable and be like, it's never going to happen again. This is what I'm trying to do from this point on, even if it's bullcrap. But for you to sit here and say, I might have been around some people that did some things, but I never directly did it, okay? I could have sent somebody else to do it, but it wasn't me. You ain't going to find my handprints. Like, that's what it was given. And I'm not trying to live that life anymore, you know. I want to be with your daughter. I want her to be mine. I want to be hers. I want us to live our lives together from this point on. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And daddy's like, okay, well, I really hope, you know, that you are going to do what you, you know, need to do from this point on. You know, I definitely want to see you going in the right direction. And he's saying, well, I really, you know, telling her father he really want him to give the chance. And he said he's doing, the daddy tells him he's doing this because he care about her, point blank period. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't trust your ass now for one damn minute. And I'm hoping that you're going to make her happy. And he's like, yeah, he wants to make her happy and he wants to be a stepdaddy. And so daddy says, you have my consent. And, you know, freaking Joey is like, thank you. And they hug. And as soon as he walked away, daddy was like, I think he lying about that damn bike. I gave him a blessing in the meantime, because it's the first time I'm seeing my daughter happy in about 6 years. But honey, let me tell y'all something. I give him like 10 minutes before he be back out there in the damn streets. You know, he gonna do everything he can to help her and to make it work for her as long as he can or whatever. And so once we go back in, you know, he's keeping his eye on him because he knows his past very well or whatever. And he feels like Joey's still going to be doing drugs or whatever. You know, he give him a couple of months. And again, when you have that history, you can't help for people to feel that way. Of course, there's always like for you to prove them wrong. And so that was basically the bottom line with them. Baby, moving right along to damn Bianca, child. Because, honey, prayers to her damn friend, child. Because you got to really be a special kind of friend when you know that no matter what you say, 9 times out of 10, because you're saying it, the person is going to go against you even more and probably figure like, oh, I'm going to prove you wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, this is my life. And the fact that when her friend was like, this is not a fairy tale. Like, you still have time. Are you sure that this is what you want to do? You know, previous to that, she was actually on the phone with, Daniel, and her friend, you know, she had him on speakerphone, and her friend was like, can you promise me you're going to take care of her? You're going to look out for her once you get out there? Of course, she's bringing up to him how her dad got on the phone and was like, girl, are you mentally stable? Is everything okay upstairs? And he was like, ooh, how rude. Like, that's the first thing he said to you. And he's like, I don't like that he said that. And she like, yeah, I don't like that either. And he said he was going to go ahead and have a talk with him about it, right? And so her friend is saying to him, are you going to look out for her? Are you going to make sure that she's okay? And he's like, yeah, to the best of my ability, you know, I'm going to make sure. And she said, well, right now, I really have to just take it at face value, right? You could be bullcrapping and lying to me or whatever. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. I have to have confidence in her choice and her belief of what you're saying, right? And go by that in the meantime until we can get to another place. And so once she's sitting down with her, she's like, girl, like, it's not too late. You know, if you changing your mind, if you having any second thoughts, like, now is the time, speak now or forever hold your peace. And she basically is like, oh no, you know, I'm still going. Everything is packed. I already got everything set up. My mind is made up. I really love him. I want to be with him and all of that. And her friend is like, you know, you make it seem like it's this fairy tale. You're literally packing up everything to go somewhere where you don't know nobody else. You don't have nobody else for a guy that you met one time. And this is not a fairy tale, honey, okay? Fairy tales don't come true. Like, this is real life where real things happen. And her damn reaction to it, which does not surprise me. I have never packed up to go somewhere with somebody that I don't know from a hole in the damn wall. But I have had that experience of you telling somebody that maybe this is something you want to think about and you want to weigh your options and you want to do your homework and your research on or whatever, and they're saying, oh, well, I just want to live my life and I want to be happy, and just because you're sitting here in this same place and you're stuck and you never want to go nowhere and you ain't doing nothing with your life and you ain't got no damn man, you want me to be like you, and I'm not going to be like you. I'm getting up out of here and I'm doing things. And it's like, you didn't have to down, the damn friend because you felt like you didn't like what she was saying. And even at one point, her friend is like, you are literally jumping down my throat now and getting defensive and coming out, mean or whatever because you don't like what I'm saying, but I'm still going to always tell you the truth as a friend. So at this point, when she see that it ain't going nowhere, she's like, I'm pretty much going to leave it alone. It's her decision. She going to do what she want to do regardless. But of course, as a friend, I'm very concerned and worried about her that she's making this decision. And that was pretty much the bottom line with that. So now she get over here on this damn video call with Daniel, and we sitting here having a whole conversation about, well, what if I want to throw back a couple of drinks, okay? What if I decide that I feel like having a whole damn bottle of wine? And it's like, well, I don't know. If you want to have a whole bottle of wine, that's on you. If you want to drink, I can't stop you from drinking, but that wouldn't be my preference that you drink. I don't think that would be a good decision that you drink, and I know that I ain't got no damn business drinking, and that's not something that I would want to be a part of. And she basically kind of told him like, well, boy, bye. That's on you. That's your problem, tough luck, Chuck. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that because I'm young and I still want to party. I still want to have fun. And part of me having fun is me being able to drink when I want to drink. Like, I don't drink all the time, which gives very much giving me I don't drink all the time means I drink a whole damn lot. But I just like to sit here and say that I don't drink all the time because especially with me knowing that I was in this accident and I probably shouldn't be thinking about no damn drinking. That should probably be the last thing that I'm thinking about. I want to make it seem like it's okay and like I have it under control. That's what most damn alcoholics do, right? And then of course we saying we nervous and we want to know that it's going to be worth it and that it's going to make sense and that we could put all these other things behind us. We feel like it's kind of been a different vibe going on between us, and before I leave to go cross country, we need to have this conversation. Again, these people kill me with before I leave or just when I get there, we need to have this conversation when we should have been having this conversation and we shouldn't be in such a rush to go ahead and be around each other. Mind you, she mentions to her friend too that at one point she mailed him a damn ring and was ready to marry him because he had already asked, she mailed him papers for them to get married because he had proposed to her, but then it felt like he got cold feet. He changed his mind and he definitely didn't feel like they should be getting married while they was in jail. And the friend was like, well, that's something I agree with him on. Okay, we on the same page there. So now when she's on this video call with him, of course it's like, we feel like we've been distant and feel like it haven't been the same. And then he asking her about her hair and it's like, oh yeah, I dyed it. You haven't seen me in a while. I feel like we haven't really been communicating. And he brings up that, yeah, I'm probably getting a little anxiety. I'm starting to really feel it because I have 29 more days before I'm getting out. And it's feeling surreal and things of that nature. So I'm, a little anxious about that or whatever. And that's probably part of the reason why we haven't been speaking as much. And then it's like, oh, well, when you do get out and we're together or whatever, and we want to celebrate or whatever. And then this is when the whole drinking thing comes into a mix, right? Whereas he's literally telling her about him being anxious and about it being a little terrifying, starting over from scratch, and that she's been his biggest support and he is thankful for that, and thankful that he been able to kind of lean on her or whatever. But it's like she telling him she don't want to trigger him or whatever, and he's like, well, you go ahead with your drinks or whatever. Like, I'm not going to be telling you what you could do or can do. I can only talk about what I can handle or whatever and the challenges that it is for me. And so it's like, well, what if this, we gonna give all these damn hypotheticals or whatever. And she was like, would that bother you? And he's basically like, I'll be there to hold your hair if you need me or whatever. And she's like, okay, but no offense, but like, even if you do have a problem with it or whatever, then, you know, I'm still basically gonna do what I want to do or whatever, right? And then she's saying she worried about the role that is gonna play in their relationship. Like, she is 23, she's young, and she still needs to be able to do all these things. And I'm like, girl, if that's really the most important thing to you, then maybe this is not the person. Again, you got all these red flags that's coming up, and clearly different things that you need to be working on within yourself that's not pertaining to getting into a relationship with this damn guy. It's just crazy all the hell around. I'm sorry, I can't. That was pretty much that with them. You know, he was just saying that he's gonna be getting out of there, and she's getting ready to, you know, come on over to him, and that she didn't know what to expect, and that she's feeling overwhelmed too, and, you know, she's trying to prepare for that. And then we want to talk about how we getting emotional. You know, we asked him about him getting a job before, and he was like, they have this job fair or whatever, and she was like, oh, well, I hope you get a good job. And it's like, how good is the job gonna be? Like, let's be honest. Probably if he lucky, he can get a decent one, but you know, she's spending all this money. So all these things that they keep bringing up, all of these couples, is just so after the damn fact for me, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But child, that was them, that with them. Because you knew you were spending all this money, and that was your choice. So it's like, why bitch about it now, right? And she gonna talk about he have like a month until he can find a job. Okay, cool, sis. We'll see if that happens. Who do we want to go to next, child? I talked about Kim and Charles, Zoroya, and damn True. Baby, True Mama Karen really got up in here, and 1 minute was laughing, 1 minute was crying uncontrollably. Gets up, walks out the damn church like, baby, I can't do it. I will see y'all damn later. Walks outside talking about, see, they doing too much banging. There's too much commotion going on for me. I can't take this. I need to get up out of here. I thought the service was going to be like 20 minutes. I said, where, girl? I don't know no church that's 20 damn minutes. You ain't never been to a church, especially a black church before. Even though True and Dan, I mean, even though Zoroya parents, baby, they was in their own damn gone world, okay? They said, where two is in the building, church is happening, we praising the Lord. They really didn't care who was in that audience, because it was only about 5 people in there, and maybe 2 of them looked freaking interested. And I was so confused as why Zoroya was sending her damn son back and forth, in and out, all around, to go check on this daggone lady, when she could have took her behind out there, or Troy could have got his behind up from a long time ago and went and checked on his mother. His mother literally walked out, talked her damn mess, walked back in and was like, I can't do it. I'm high as hell. Okay, I would never do this again. I done took these 2 damn gummies and went in there, and there's a whole freaking mess. I need to get out this dress. I need to be able to go home and relax. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, that's basically what she said. And he was just like, okay, and laughing at her. And then when Zoroya's son came out there, it's like, oh, this is your grandma, and you see your grandma, and she's a mess, and she telling him she'll explain things to him when he get older, and she's saying sorry to him and telling him how handsome he is and how he better watch out for the ladies. And you know, at one point, because I think they sent him out 2 different times, and one of the times she was telling him, you know, just go in and make up something, but I ain't going in back in there. I ain't got it to do, okay? Leave me the heck alone. Tell them a story or whatever, right? And he's saying how he knew something was going to transpire from all of this, but he didn't know it was going to go down like this. This is basically what you get, right? And so when he go back inside, he telling his mama, you know, Zoroya's son or whatever, like, oh, she out there, and she's like, thank you for going and checking on her. You know, previous to that, she had sent him to get a cup of water. And in the meantime, we still trying to just keep going with the service, and Zoroya's trying to say she needs to come back inside because church is still going, okay? And the whole point was for her to meet the parents, but at this point, it is clear that Karen don't want to meet these damn parents no more. And you even had a lady behind Zoroya that looked like she was trying to ask her, like, what the heck is going on, girl? And she over here talking about some, oh, don't worry about it, just don't pay her no mind. And that is clearly what her parents was doing, because, honey, they didn't stop. They didn't miss a damn beat. They still continued on with their service like nothing wasn't happening. With obviously this lady was mad freaking loud and just mad obvious the whole time. She's walking out the church literally saying, like, oh, I can't take this, I can't deal with this, never again, and all of this. So I'm, I'm high and blah blah blah, and I'm like, girl, get yourself together. Like, it is so freaking embarrassing. And then she talking about some, y'all gonna make me want to drink. Okay, about to say y'all gonna make me lose my mind. And she ain't even supposed to be drinking. I said, girl, you ain't supposed to be doing no gummies either. If you supposed to be a recovering addict and a recovering alcoholic, and you was out here in these streets from what damn Troy was saying, that's the last thing you should be doing. So, of course, Troy just trying to come sit back down and say a lot of stuff came up while they was in the church and brought a lot of emotion out of her that he never seen before. Maybe it did, okay? Maybe God was trying to tell her something, okay? I don't know, but child, I know they need to get the heck up out of there. So, Zoroya is still going on and on about them being able to have this meeting. And, her parents are killing me because they still talking about Troy being a damn, minister. And we come on up and we say, she outside. Well, do y'all want to go outside and meet her? And they saying, yeah. So then when they walk outside to meet her, she talking about, I don't like being put on the spot. I don't like nobody just being brought up to me like that. I was saying it was okay. Another time I wasn't ready for it right now. And I did kind of appreciate that Zoroya parents, child, Lord God bless them, kept being like, don't worry about it, sister, okay? Come as you are. We take you as you are. We want the authentic person. We want the real person. We don't want it to be like a mask and you acting like you somebody else. We want to see you for who you are. Zoroya mama asked for a hug. And they was telling her it was okay, and we will get together another time, and it's nice to meet you. And she like, it's nice to meet you too. And she like, can we go home now? Like, sis was just ready to go. She didn't give a damn. If she could have went on her own, she would have already been gone and left them, and they would have came out there and there wouldn't have been nobody in the parking lot, which was the bottom line. And Zoroya and, Troy, hugs her parents and hug her son. And we saying that, I guess we driving mama back up to Buffalo. And when we come back down from that, then we will reconvene, okay, and see them. And then they'll bring it up to Troy again, like, oh, well, we gonna go ahead and get these books, honey. We gonna be having you doing some Bible study because we still trying to make you this minister. And he's saying, I know that this is what they really want from me, but that ain't what I want for myself. That ain't what I'm trying to do. I appreciate it. Like, thank you, but no thank you. That ain't happening, Captain. Okay? So that'll be the next thing. Child, last but not least, we got freaking Shanta and damn true. This chick driving, talking about, it took me like 2 weeks to get out of bed, y'all. I was going through it. I was feeling down. I was feeling mighty low. Okay? And I pulled myself together. I got me another job. I got me a new place. I'm doing what I got to do for me and my kids. And I'm actually on my way to meet my best friend and my daughter who is having a baby over here at this baby store because we doing some shopping. And I'm like, oh, okay, girl, that's cute. Girl, we get in the store, we looking at the stuff. Oh, this is cute, that's cute. Well, what do you think about this bag and how this bag look on me? And they like, it look okay. You are a mother. Okay, you are a mother, so you can get a mother's bag. Your kids is grown though. And she like, well, what if it's, I'm pregnant now? And they like, what you talking about? What do you mean, what if you pregnant now? And it's like, but you're not, right? And it's like, yeah, actually I am. Okay, I'm 14 weeks. And so then we find out, yeah, honey, okay, that one and only time that me and True did the loop-de-loop-de-loom, I actually got knocked up. And it was one day when I was at work that I passed the hell out and fell out the damn chair. And they had to send me to the emergency room. And they did some tests. And then they came back and was making jokes like, oh, and by the way, yeah, you also are pregnant. And I was like, wait, what? Okay. And so apparently, she's been pregnant since then. And they like, are you serious? And of course we like, who is it? And she like, who the hell else do you think it could be? I only been with damn True. You ain't heard me, mention nobody else. And they like, you pregnant about True? And it's like, yeah, it's True's. Oh, well, what the hell you gonna do and what he got to say about this? Well, he ain't got nothing to say right now because I haven't even had a chance to tell him yet, but I do think I'm gonna call him and we gonna have a conversation. And so, of course, they like, the last damn thing she needs to do is be having a baby by True. And she don't need to sit here and be a, single mother all over again and have struggle even worse and have more problems on top of the problems that she already damn had. And daughter probably is saying, girl, what? I'm grown and I'm having my own damn baby. Like, why you trying to take my shine and be pregnant too? That's probably what she was saying. But nonetheless, girl. So she like, I'm feeling all these different emotions. I don't know how to feel. And they basically say, do you have any kind of pictures? And she say, yeah. And she could pull it up on her phone. So not only is she pregnant, bitch, okay. I said, what, girl? She said, honey, it's 2. Okay, 1 + 1 is 2. It's twins out here, okay? Apparently, True making twins. So, yeah, we 14 weeks. We got 2 babies up in us, and we need to go ahead and call up True and have this damn conversation. We don't know what he gonna think because we did discuss having kids, but we discussed it, having it later down the road, maybe like a year into the relationship. And of course, we broke up 2.5 seconds later, so I don't know what his reaction is gonna be and what he's gonna say. And so, literally telling him and scaring the hell out of her, and then definitely trying to figure out how to raise twins and how to start all over. And, do he want to be around? Do he want to see them grow up and all of this? And so, they was basically like, well, what if he say he don't want no baby or whatever, and he's definitely not giving, great father potential or whatever. So they get their stuff and they go ahead about their business. And, basically she's saying, of course, she have this decision to make. So we see her call him and she's asking him, how's it going? How you doing? What you been up to? And it's like, well, what the hell is with the 50-11 questions? I'm fine. I've been out here in the streets. I've been making it do what it do. I've been living my best life. Oh yeah, I got a job. Lies. I don't believe you, True. Okay. But we ain't staying at our mama house, and we actually got in trouble with our PO because of that. Okay. We done got kicked out of mama house. Now we got a roommate that is a female. And surprise, 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 the same chick that was like, I'm a ride or die. Okay, my energy level is 1,000. Okay, my whole level is 10,000. We surprised that her raggedy ass apparently said some stuff to the mama, but what did she say? Because we didn't get the details, because mama wanted him there so bad, right? Sis wanted him there so bad, right? And this was supposed to be sis peoples that she wanted to hook him up with so bad. So now what happened that True was saying was the so-called lie, True. I got my damn eyes on you. That would make your mama decide to throw you out. Inquiring minds want to know, but of course he don't tell us all that damn part. We being very vague with this damn story, but mama put us out after this chick that was so down, that was apologizing. Okay, I apologize. I'm gonna be here for you from this moment on. She ain't a real one. I am. She was so real that she got you kicked out your damn mama house. If karma was a bitch, okay, exactly what you damn need. So nonetheless, we tell him about the pregnancy. I'm pregnant, and he like, okay, and it's like, yeah, bitch, it's yours. Say what? Yeah, and it's very life-changing. Okay, there's more to this story because it's twins. And he was like, what? Yeah, I told you it was life-altering news. And he's like, this damn sure is life-altering news. Like, are you punking me right now? Are you trying to, take a damn joke out of me right now? Is this for real? Are you serious? And it's like, yep, as serious as damn serious can be, but I need to know from you, is this good news or bad news for you? And so he's like, well, we definitely have some things that we got to discuss or whatever. A conversation needs to be had. I'm definitely am shocked. And it's like, yeah, how the hell you think I feel? And it's like, well, why are you just telling me? Well, I didn't find out about it that long ago, and I actually needed to be able to process it, and I didn't know whether you wanted to be a part of this or not. And so you know, you saying you don't want no kids or whatever. And she was like, I'm saying the way that we ended, like, let's not act like you didn't leave me quick, fast, and in a hurry. And if you could hop up and leave just like that without it being a second thought, why should I think that you want to be here to take care of some damn babies or whatever the case may be, right? And so he was like, well, we really need to talk about this or whatever, right? And she was like, you know, I'm willing to raise them, you know, by myself. I'm back to work and I'm getting my life back on track, and so I don't need no foolishness. And my feelings are still really hurt at the fact that he's saying he's doing good and he living his best life or whatever. So True over here like, well, I'm coming. And she like, no, you not coming. Don't come where I am. And he like, I am coming. I don't want you here. I don't want to see you. Well, I'm coming. You gonna see me. Bye. Click. Okay, so obviously we gonna see True over here acting a whole damn fool in the next freaking episode. That was basically that with that child. Lord, baby, you gotta take an Excedrin before you watch this, man. But y'all tell me what y'all thought about this episode, honey. What you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. Put it in the comments. Give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Till next time, y'all, child, with the hot mess of it all. Toodaloo.